My wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I welcome you to Skolante TV, where we bring to you news that concerns the restoration of Biafra and freedom all over the world. In this video, I will be bringing to you the activities that happened during the week, and PM posted some of them, and it is quite fascinating. And one of them is the BLA, Biafran Liberation Army, decimated the Janjaweed terrorist military, and you will see the outcome, because those people fired lots of bullets and different kinds of bombs, and they were able to gather them, and you will watch them in this video. Before I dive into it, let me quickly welcome back to my channel those of you that have been following my videos, and if you are new, I welcome you and urge you to do well to click that like button, subscribe to my channel, press that bell icon so anytime I upload another video you will be well notified. Other than that, let's jump into the news. We are starting from this one. We have the PM Simon Ekpa tweeted. He says, yesterday 28, 3/2024, meaning a day before yesterday, because today, as the time I'm making this video, it is evening of 30th, right? Okay. The Biafran Liberation Army engaged the Nigerian terrorist army who came to kill Biafrans. After the fight, the Biafran Liberation Army dealt with them. You will see the bullets that those military actually shot.
Chineke God, lecha ihe cheno ha. Ndị zuru na ya. Na bullet no dey kill. Na what time be? Lekwe ya. Hey. Na lekwe no, condition Nigeria no kan dan West udega. Umune le no na anya o. Imo ka ige ji ndị aji mefu ya. Atie na economy na je oge post kwa o. Mana apu ihe buru ha ga mede ma ihe ọzọ. Ndị freedom fighter ka ji ihe agbaga anya bụ ndị ori ka kidnapper. Akwa ha si nwere nwe ka achọ. Anyị jekwa ụgwọ ọzọ ndị Hausa kpapụ. Anyị jekwa Yoruba si Yoruba kpapụ. Ihe si ndị ọbụla ala ji emezi ebe ha. Hausa ji emezi ebe ha, Yoruba ji emezi ebe ha. Biafra ala ji emezi ebe ha, yakwa ha ikwu. Ndị eburu ha wee be gba anyị. Lee anyị ha gbara anyị today. Today ha na-agba nke ka nke. Mana udo dị, Chukwu were ọnọdụ. Ọ n'ụbọchị tata o 28 March, being Thursday, 2024. I am at here. All bullet. One bastard. Hope well useless. General Butus, I don't get you. General Butus, I don't get you there. I'm not going to have to get to them with China. You can tell now we shall machine. Yeah, to quit China. All bullet. The only thing Hamilton when you ran you with that. The only loss I brought today was Tango Stand. I had a record to maybe. I jam tanka real. Yeah, the only loss I brought today. What I go. Also, I had not only lost. I didn't make the Tangani. I am. Mpande mping with a man and when again, they're not fit. The family person I'm in Hong Kong. You're also having a Biafra must surely come. If you say more than I boy dead fighter for the first month. Dead fighter for the first month. But I'm out of the bar who's also Kahabuga to scare men and we can pros. I'm out of that fighter jet and Pahaka put in Kawela. Ah, we am again for Anya. I put two to make again, and we am again. Ah, Anya.
Okay, my lovely people, so I believe you've listened to it. You've watched the bullet that these people actually rained on our men. But do you know what? You heard what, if you are hearing Igbo, you would have heard what they said. That all, okay, they said it even in English. That's their slogan. Okay, all bullets na bullets, all bullets na water. So they will be shooting it, and it will be like where you are pouring water on somebody. That's what it means. So the land of Biafra is with our men. God in heaven is with them. Everything is with them. You know why? Because we are fighting a just cause. This is freedom. We are asking for our freedom. We never ask for any other thing, but we want the freedom of life, freedom to live our lives in peace. That is what they are asking. And Nigerian government, you see what they said, instead of them to use the money they use to buy these bullets, that if they can use it on paying people their pensions, putting it, investing it in economy of Nigeria, it would have boosted the economy of Nigeria. But do you know what? Economy of Nigeria is not their concern. That Nigeria is going down is not their concern. The most concern that Nigeria Janjaweed criminals have right now is that Biafran people must stop. They don't want to hear it, but gone are the days that they will suppress us. The children, you kill their fathers, great grandfathers, and their grandfathers that have emerged, that have arrived, that have come to take back our country that we were once gotten, because we existed as a country for complete 30 good months. We existed as a country, and that country we are taking back. So no matter what whether they want, they carry the jet, carry everything, those things will go down. Biafra or nothing. They have not understood how it is to combat with a volunteer army. A volunteer army that is fighting for freedom can never be defeated. So if the Jew Janjaweed let them hit their wall, do whatever they want to do, they can never stop this movement. This is not even a movement anymore. It is a fact that has been achieved. I don't know why other countries from all parts of the world will want to leave. People that are just 10 million, they will live in peace. We are over 70 million people, and we say we want to leave. And if they tell us that we that are fighting to leave, the agitators are very few number of people, because that is the narrative they are always painting, then let them conduct a referendum. If they say that people that want to leave Nigeria are very minute, let them conduct referendum and let us know whether we are the majority or the people that are one Nigerianists are the majority. Tell me how somebody will even want to be in a contraption that does not have a system that has been corrupted from the foundation, from the onset. They built Nigeria for failure. They purposely impoverished everybody in Nigeria so that there will not be any challenge. They did these things intentionally, because the more funds, resources you have, the more the more power you will have to be able to challenge anything. So they don't want that. So this is what we saw, and let me show you. This is on the 28th. It did not stop, it continued. But before we go to that news, let us see this news where our Biafran people in New York City went for a diplomatic mission. As this woto is going on in our land, okay, another thing is going on in diaspora. So what is going on in diaspora? Diplomatic alliances or diplomatic meetings, okay, because we are looking for alliances. That is part of freedom fighting. So people don't understand what PM Simon Ekpa has been doing with his cabinet. So see one of them here. So we're gonna read it before we see the post. PM says the Biafran government delegation visited the legislative offices yesterday, March 28, 2024. BRGIE officials visited Albany legislative offices to introduce BRGIE to them and solicit their support. With this visit, BRGIE sought to bring to the attention of New York State Legislature Nigerian government's atrocities in Biafra land. So they went there and tendered their information and recognition so that they will recognize Biafran government in New York City, and it starts from there, and that is how it will be recognized all over the world. Okay, the pictures of the people that went, you see these people are barristers, Dr. Chioma, and these are noble men and women. Okay, I think a man, noble man and women. So that is how we roll. So this one is no longer agitation or liberation with tout. It is not liberation with Chinas and Woro, faceless person. Even people that are defending him do not know who he is. They never seen him before. He never went to any school. He never done nothing in his life, only killing people that he knows how to do. The same thing with the one in Switzerland, Ike Edozieha. All of them, they are fighting someone that is a legal practitioner in a country that is one of the best countries in the world, and they are fighting him, calling him a berima. People that are fighting this man do not have qualifications. They do not have even one qualification. No, not one. Not one. It is unfortunate that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started Biafran restoration movement, the people that came and joined him, we are people of, people of low class. Do you understand? In as much as anybody that is a criminal is a low class, so the ones that are genuine, they are not low class. I believe that everybody has potential to become big. Okay, intelligence is not just the formal education, right? However, bring what you have on the table. It's not about that you attended this college or university. No, it's about what do you know, how do you talk, what is your mental comprehension, how do you comprehend things. So that is how to know who has wisdom from God, or who is using the wisdom that God gave him or her. So that is how to know people that are intelligent, right? All right, so these are people that represented the Biafra Republic Government in exile. So this one says, breaking: Nigerian terrorist state swap 313 terrorists to release 130 adopted school children. A criminal and terrorist country lying to its citizens every minute. So swapping. So the court forced us to release 313 alleged ISWAP terrorists suspects with Borno government. So this is exactly what PM is saying. They lie to people that court forced them to release these people, but no, this is the reason why they release those children. That's what our PM is saying. The reason why they release those children could be that they had agreement that they will release their 300. Do you understand? 313 terrorists that these people will release it to swap 130 adopted school children. You see the reason why these people adopted the children in the first place. The reason is not for money, but they called the amount of money that will be so much that these people will negotiate. So they call, whether they say they want how many billions of naira. These people, they don't send you. So PM responded to that. So we move over to the next one, and PM says, on behalf of Biafran government and Biafran people around the world, I wish to congratulate the new Senegalese president-elect Bassirou Diomaye Faye on this historic milestone. The future of Senegal citizens lie in your constructive directives going forward, and this will reflect your exceptional abilities towards the new Africa. I wish you all the best as you tackle new challenges ahead of your government. The Biafra government is looking forward to a strong and positive relations with Senegal and your government and within the African continent in upholding the Charter and the Constitutive Act of the African Union, which will ensure a true progressive Pan-Africanism that you have demonstrated to represent, and to jealously protect the human rights of the African people. So this is the message from our PM to the newly appointed or newly elected president of the Senegal people. We move over to the next news. Biafra government listing of wanted criminals. I wish to reply to few comments or opinions of some frustrated supporters of Nigerian terrorists and illegal states. Biafra government in exile is the only legitimate government that represents the interest of Biafra people. Nigeria, in the other hand, has continued to force its criminal leaders and unity of Biafra people. We therefore wish to make it very clear that Biafra people never voted nor participated in the election that brought the present terrorist government. The Biafra government has also declared those responsible for genocide, terrorism, and other crimes in Biafran territory wanted, and they are the current illegitimate governments that Biafra people never voted for. I want those making noise to reflect back to the last general election and check statistics of those who voted for official Abat, that is Tinubu, and those who boycotted the election in Biafra territory, and you will understand when we declare them wanted will really mean business. I want to also warn that we are no longer in IPOB agitation, rather we are now government in exile, and these one Nigerian criminals should get themselves educated on that. Stop calling ESN. I have nothing to do with ESN. As the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile and de facto government in homeland, I am the Commander-in-Chief of Biafra Defense Forces, BDF, who are doing everything to prevent Nigeria continued genocide, ethnic cleansing, and systematic killings of Biafra people. I challenge them to start calling out Biafra Liberation Army and not ESN. ESN no longer exists. Why are they avoiding mentioning BLA? So PM in this place just just told Nigerian Janjaweed, call us who we are. When we decimate your military forces and your terrorist police and all of them, we come and tell you that Biafra Liberation Army has done this, Biafra Liberation Army has done that. Why do you people keep on calling ESN? Why? That he has nothing to do with ESN. So why are you calling ESN? ESN has been dissolved. ESN has been done away with. Now everything has collapsed to Biafran Liberation Army. So there is nothing like ESN anywhere. That is a very good one from our PM, because these people are looking for a way to know what they will put on Onyindu, because Onyindu started ESN, and they are looking for how to connect the activities of Liberation Army to the zoo government, to MNK, our Onyindu. So because they are looking for that thing, they know that the only way is to connect what Simon is doing with that, which Simon knows, and he had already made it clear from the onset that what he's doing is from him and his government and the government of Biafra in which he leads, and not from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that they will know that nothing concerns us with Mazi. And the same way, if Mazi should give in instruction from the dungeon, we will not accept it, because we are not working with him. As of now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be implicated no matter what they want to do. So Simon Ekpa, the PM right now, is very intelligent. I would say that he is well trained. He understands psychology and he's using it very well, because these people are trying to use psychological, all those systematic kind of approach, to squeeze out some things from somebody and capitalize on that. So he's very smart not to fall into that trap. So that is from our PM. So we move over to the next news. So this one is talking about Ijaw youth. So one person from one village just came and wrote, Ijaw Youth Council worldwide has disowned Simon Ekpa, saying the Ijaw people are Nigerians, original occupants and dwellers of the Niger Delta region. So Simon now says, the funny thing is that how can you disown someone you never owned? They say Ijaw Youth disowns Simon Ekpa. How can you disown him? Do you have him before? You don't. Okay, you don't disown who you never owned. So the fire is burning, PM says. The enemies and they no longer can ignore the work of Biafran Prime Minister in exile. Tell them to collect their money for writing this. But the fact is that they are among Biafran 40 states. I don't blame whoever wrote this nonsense. You can even disown your father at gunpoint, and that is what happened here. Continue to ignore Biafra de facto government until we declare Biafra DCA, and after declaration your eyes will clear. For now, enjoy writing rubbish to stay relevant as a happy slave. However, we have gone beyond this nonsense. Hi, PM. See the one that I like so much here. The one that he says, I don't blame whoever wrote this nonsense. Okay? He says, you can even disown your father at gunpoint. Hi, that's a very good one, because he is doing this thing under duress, no matter whatever it is, because with his clear eyes you can't be vouching for a terrorist nation like Nigeria. So this one is the one they call Isaiah, you know. He's ranting on social media, and listen and hear what he said before we move on.
The gap who know now was in the body, the remaining words and now was in Shajaj. Sometimes I ask myself, what punishment I ain't involved in this thing because I don't understand. I don't understand. Look at where we are. Look at where we are. Look at where we are. These people that are supposed to understand what we are pursuing. But you cannot understand what is the problem between them. Some of them in Europe here. Some of these media warriors in Europe here knows that how to ignore somebody who is misbehaving, overlooked him, make him irrelevant. You know, some people have go immediately. Now one name we go everything or I know I report a go immediately. So matter lega for. You know, you complain. Ndike what I say, unu cha what I say le kweba na aga. Happen on you one person none. None of you cannot even grow above this. You people now over your misconduct, you now drag everybody, creating disaffection here and there. Enemy and now, but as a experiment with yellow motor pilot here. Now one day banish charge. You know I'm not to be the again at ground. I won't know my idea. Now we'll get vacuum for silent. Because the leadership will not quiet. All we know are going to fill the gap. Now, where the leader, who got the information where the leadership, who they fill that gap on good until I be with a decision and report. Until I be out the country shall run. Oh my God. Oh, United. Why be my book? Don't know. I'm don't know even how. Or is it better to quit this thing? I don't come no, it's a while zap one at this thing. The pain is too much, the stress is too much. Not from the enemy, but from the inner also. The pain is unbearable, it's too much. I call you there. We are buying a goers. And I'm more because they water too much.
Okay, my people, I'm stopping here because one thing you should understand is these criminals are always acting these scripts. Okay, if you listen to what he said here, he said a lot of things that you may not, if you are not someone that analyzes things, you may not really understand what he's just saying. What he said here really will tell you that these guys have done a lot of damage to our people. They have actually buyed a lot of our people, because he said it here because of one person that does not know where they are going, and if they buy everybody, he said these things here. So he is not, but you see, even as he's saying it, he is still defending their criminal DOS. I think he's even part of the DOS. He's defending it. He say if the leadership has not come up with something that the media rats they call warriors, they should have been, holding the mantle until the leadership can come up with something. And he said that because they are not doing it, that is why Ekperima, you again no ground. Who is Ekperima? Our PM. Our PM gained ground because he is doing what he should be doing. What you people is supposed to even be doing, he is the one doing it. Mazi gave you people huge authority because Biafrans are following these people, not because they know any of them, no, because of the leadership position, the way Mazi were structure IPOB. But people later at a point began to make drastic decision instead of to be following people that do not know where they are even going. They should go and follow the one that knows where he's going. That's how people started leaving that IPOB. But it was a very big mission to accomplish. So this guy is just talking nonsense and still calling Simon Ekperima, while the ones that are killing people, the ones that have been buying people, as he said, they are not criminals, his fellow DOS members, and he knows exactly who does that thing. He doesn't want to call China Sanworu. He doesn't want to call his name. He doesn't want to, implicate his fellow criminal in DOS. So, but the good thing is that Onyendu has already understood what is going on and had, sacked their leader, which is Barrister Ejiofor. So that's why you see them lamenting, and all the problem they are getting now is because Okudi over, you understand, and Onyendu is coming out. So most of them are now, they are now kind of confused. They are disappointed and confused. They don't know even what to do. So, and confusion will never leave them until Onyendu comes out. So they will be confused, so that they will not be able to do nothing. And Onyendu will come out and everything will be made public. So we move over to the next one. So here our PM visited Adadiora. That was yesterday, and it was a powerful outing. And let me now show you the last news. You see, Biafran Liberation Army, see what they collected today. But all these things never disturb them, so just watch.
Bvllet nke life one ana agba ka bomba mudu bombo de ale nombia en Nigeria am ye nombia mudu weapon dinka eta weapon ha gbaga ka aga be akara ya life one bag of maka here ayo wade ayo the view of ma ya kono ko yobunu bede ya je kun ha ko wa no Kowano. Akumuna in Kahamunka, on the kind of material that you want to buy. Kana Wukano, near bulletproof. Here on your Bunigo. Here on your Bunigo, Hajibu, Bunigo, Hajibu. I want some pie one day.
This is the video from our gallant man. Alright, so PM now says, breaking: the Biafra Liberation Army yesterday 29/3/2024 engaged the Nigerian terrorist army in a fierce battle, and of course, they bow to Biafran Liberation Army firepower as always. At the end, many terrorists were neutralized and deadly weapons recovered, including this one you see in video. I call on our gallant men to stand strong in defense of our land, while the enemy come and get judgment. With all these weapons, yet Biafran army dealt with them. We will not display everything. Go and verify. Tell Musa to come and collect his commanders. So which means that we are holding their commanders. Our Biafran army is actually holding their commanders. So let them go and collect them. Go and collect your commanders. So again, Nigerian terrorist army using American weapon on Biafra. So it has been digged and researched to find out that this weapon is American weapon. You see, so American weapon, but still they couldn't defeat our gallant men. Nah, God, you are good. So at this point, that's where we'll be ending this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do well to click that subscribing button, click that like button and bell icon so that anytime I upload another video, you will be notified, and you can share the video as well. Other than that, shalom.